Hi guys, it's Amazing Purple Girl, and I have another package. I don't know if you can see, but it's from Needle Juice Records in Tennessee. I'm going to open this and you're going to see what I got. You might know from previous videos, if you watched my two previous unboxing videos, there was Tallyho and there was Lemon Demon, so I wonder what could possibly be in here. I'm going to have to do the same opening for both videos here because it's one package that has both Tallyho and Lemon Demon. So we have Marvin's, which is why Marvin's is playing. Marvin's on cassette. Marvin's on mini disc. So I'll show those first. Okay, so I have unwrapped Marvin's. Let's have a look at this thing of beauty. So first we've got track listings, which are this way up, but then you've got the cassette, which is this way up. Look at this, absolutely gorgeous. Side A with the Mr. Sun, the name as the sign, and the guys. And on B side, Mr. Moon and the sign and the guys. And cogs and looks like machinery. I bought this not because I have a cassette player, because I don't, which I need to obtain because it's not the only cassette I've bought. But I just really liked the artwork. It's just something a bit different than just having the LPs and CDs. And then again, you've got the wonderful Court Jones artwork inside. And you've got credits, which again is in loving memory of Ryan Brady, which I read out on the last video. So, and then I think I didn't show that. So, yeah. And then the mini disc should be very similar. Ta-da. I tend to think these are the sort of media that people generally don't bother with, but I'm kind of becoming a completionist. So the mini disc, so full size Mr. Moon, and then on the back you've got Mr. Sun with the clockwork and the needle juice and all the credits, copyright 2021, and that's what the mini disc looks like. So again, it's a media I haven't had use of in a very, very long time. So yes, I did used to have a mini disc player, but I generally recorded my own stuff to my mini discs. And then that's the spine. I don't think I showed the cassette spine, did I? I'm unwrapped, so there you go. Well, that's the spine. And that's inside again. Oh, there's Mr. Sun. And Court Jones. So yeah, absolutely fascinating that modern music producers, or labels I should say, are producing onto mini disc now. It's something I never ever thought I would see ever again. And then I have in this package, don't ask me why, I'm going to explain, another Marvin's Needle Juice CD. And the reason for this, I'll just actually before I get into it, I'll go and get my other one. The one on the bottom is the one I've just received, and it's an error. It's a manufacturing error. So basically it plays like the normal CD. It's absolutely fine if you just want to listen to the standard CD. It'll play, and it'll play the entirety of Marvin's. It doesn't have the bonus tracks which are in the pre-gap. You rewind it to the pre-gap, and it's just silence. And it was an error, and Needle Juice did not sell these. You have to go on their Discord. It was mentioned on Twitter. That's how I found out. I joined Needle Juice Discord, and I actually really enjoy being on the Discord. I am Dark Purple Girl on the Discord. There you go. If anybody watches my videos and they didn't know that was me, that's me. Hello. Yes, I am also the person who has done the Tally Hall quizzes. So there you go. Now my secret is out, my secret identity. Yes, so I will quickly show you the differences. So they went with this not manufacturer, they went with this factory because, as it's going to be easy to tell the difference, they went with this factory because the printing on the inserts and the CDs themselves is a lot better quality, but they messed up basically. So as you can see, the top one is the one that everyone has if they bought it from Needle Juice, and the bottom one, or HHV if you're Europe or outside America, it's generally cheaper shipping. Even Australia is cheaper shipping. So if you're Australian and you want cheaper Tally Hall, then HHV is the place to go. Anyway, so I'm rambling. So the top one is the mintier looking one, and I'd say it's a more grey on the error one. And again, you can see the difference with Mr. Moon. He's just a little bit clearer on the error one. So that's the main differences. It's a lot more it's a lot more noticeable on Good and Evil, as you'll see. And this is something I didn't do when I originally saw my other video. This is missing, but you got Mr. Sun and Mr. Moon. There you go. He's a lot brighter in the other factory. The ironically, the factory that they try to use is in the UK, which is obviously where I am. But look at the difference in the brightness of Mr. Sun. It's glowing positively. So there you go. So I do know where each one goes. So no pre-gap in here and pre-gap in here. I'm glad it's a different colour because I can then tell easily which is which. So it's a pity it didn't work out because I know Needle Juice just wanted to try using the better quality printing, but there you go. So let's move on musically and move on to Good and Evil. So there's the front, the cassette, the track listing, and oh, that's confusing, the spine with the little Needle Juice logo. That's the word I want. So oh no, it looked bent. It's not, it looked folded. So again, bought the cassette because I love the design on it of the abstracting pattern, and it's just something different to have in the collection. That's side A and side B, and both sides, Tally Hall and Good and Evil, are the same way round, which you'd think they'd be the other way round. You'd think Tally Hall would be in reverse on one side and forwards on the other, but no. But on side A, Good and Evil is on white, Tally Hall is on black. On side B, Good and Evil is in black and Tally Hall is on white. There's a little Needle Juice logo again. I hope my nails aren't too dirty. Oh dear, my cassette case is rather broken, but that's okay. I can just probably get one on Amazon. I mean, I could tell Needle Juice it came broke. They might send me another one. I'll do something. It's fine. At least it's not the cassette itself. So inside is the poster design. Again, it will be on the LP when I finally get it. I don't have it yet. I don't have Good and Evil on vinyl. apart from turn the lights off. But I will. by summer, and then the colours, and there we have credits, and not to mention, am I pointing in the right place? Not to mention Bora Karaja. Yes, I can say Karaja. I have no idea why I said Karacha in the last video. I did apologise profusely in my description. I don't want to read all of this, but the things that are catching my eye. So produced by Tony Hoffer, and it was recorded by Todd Burke at Sound Factory, Los Angeles, CA. So it's when in the Borrelog where Zubin's making fun and pretending to be Tony and Todd, really, really funny. And then you've got art direction and design is Joe Hawley, cassette tape layout Egan Lacer, and the poster design is Sean Donnelly. And as I said in my last video, I have that design on a t-shirt, which is official Tally Hall t-shirt company. This was it, yes. The pressing is dedicated to Cos Baldwin and Ben Sandler. And again, I just absolutely love the design of this. Look at that. I love it. So again, let's be very confusing. Good and Evil, Tally Hall. And which way up? That way. The track listing. So I'll just go back to Marvin's, but I'm not going to stop the music being Good and Evil. For that on the mini disc for Marvin's, you can see the title in red. So yeah, what I just noticed is we've got Good and Evil Tally Ho in black and white on the actual disc. I mean, that makes sense, because otherwise how do you know what it is? It doesn't say it anywhere else. So there's the guys in their black and white aesthetic, in their waistcoats. I know in America they say vests, but in the UK we say waistcoat. And the abstracting pattern, again, exactly the same as the cassette, I would think. Got the band members and their respective colours. There's no poster design in this one, it is just the guys and the credits. But again, it's exactly the same in the credits. So it says mini disc layout Egan Lacer. So, oh, dog, Abby. I don't know whose dog Abby is, but maybe the studio dog. Maybe that's what it means. But this is not broken, so or damaged, so that's good. I mean, you can see the catalogue number, NJR 101. What was the catalogue number on Marvin's? NJR 044. You probably saw that. I just didn't spot it. So yeah, I love this. I really do. Oh, that is the wrong way up. Easy to see. And again, Good and Evil CD error. So this is the original. Yeah, definitely. Actually, strangely, I would say the one that's not an error has got clearer printing on the insert. So this is original, non-error. This is error. And I'd say it's a little bit brighter. But the main difference is the actual disc, which is why I went for it. Again, it is literally the same, it's just that it doesn't have the pre-gap. So inside, the pictures of the guys, again, this time I'd say they're clearer on the error one. So this is the error, this is not. But this is the biggest difference, the actual disc. Can you see the difference? Yes, you can, can't you? Quite easily. So the error one is, you can see me reflecting back. The error one is translucent, and the non-error one that again everybody has is opaque. It's way more obvious than the Marvin's one. The Marvin's is just nicer printing. This one, immediately noticeable the difference. Again, at least I can tell which is which. Oh no, I suppose Marvin's, it was the colours, isn't it? I can tell. If it's mint, it's the one with the pre-gap. So yeah, again, very pleased to have that in my collection. Let's look at the backs. Oh, again, which one is I've just closed it. That's the non-error. So again, for some reason, the non-error actually has bolder, I think is the word. It's just fainter on the error version. So yeah, I thought I'd show you that now that I've got the error CDs. And finally, we move on to the lights off. Turn the lights off. 7-inch vinyl. Oh my goodness, wow, the black. I don't know why, it's just so black. So here's the actual vinyl. This is the only difference. The disc is pure black. It's really, really black. It's more black than a traditional LP. I will show you the difference with one of my traditional LPs, which unfortunately is nothing to do with tally. And there's light and night side, so you can see it even more black. So I've got a 7-inch to compare it to. It's a little bit dusty actually, never mind. So I don't know if it's picking up. Yeah, Nick's a bit dusty. Can we see? I don't know. It's very, but no, look at that. Look how much more reflective it is. I think that's where I'm going at, that it's so much more reflective. It's reflective here where there's no music. That's the, I don't know what the term for that is. That's the grooves which don't play anything. But on the actual, so turn the lights off is so reflective all the way through, but wouldn't it be good? Isn't? I don't know how, if you can tell, it's just more black. But it is the lights off edition, so it shouldn't be surprising. I was just going to say, which I meant to say when I was holding both. Now I'm collecting vinyl and I have a record player, which I know is not a brilliant record player. You just need to be careful with it because it will wear the records over time, I know. So I'm going to save up for a better one with a better stylus. Yeah, what I was going to say, now I've been starting a record collection, it made me go, you know what, I wouldn't mind Nick Kershaw on vinyl because he's one of my favourite solo artists. I've got Space's latest LP and I bought Shed 7's #1 album on LP as well. So this is another part of the video from a completely different day. This is weeks later. It has taken me that to get around to doing the editing. Finally, thinking about doing the editing, I've actually edited the second Lemon Demon unboxing and I'm about to edit the second Tally Haul unboxing. But I have two exciting additions to my collection. And yes, I've completely changed. I'm not even in a hoodie. I'm in a cloak cardigan and a cloak t-shirt. Well, what a surprise that is. Most of my clothes are cloak. So, without further ado. So I got two items at the lowest price I've seen, as reasonable as I could find. Very happy with what I've paid for these two. But the first item will be Good and Evil. Good and Evil. But it is Good and Evil Digipack. It is an original 2011 Quack Media Digipack Good and Evil. So this is how Good and Evil on CD originally came. It obviously also came on vinyl. That's the one thing. That and Hawaii Part 2 on vinyl are things, and Pingree CD. These are all things I can't see me ever owning. Pingree goes for about $600, and signed, don't even talk about. Hawaii Part 2, you'd be lucky to find under $200, and Good and Evil on vinyl, I've seen around $300. So yeah, so here it is. It was unsealed, the one I bought, which I don't mind at all. I don't really care. I'm not even likely to play this, but it's nice to see. As you can see, it's got the translucent center, just like the Error version that Needle Juice had produced, and it's just black, and on the back is just tracks. There's no pictures whatsoever, whereas the Needle Juice items at least have the little squares of the members being repeated. So yeah, it's quite plain, but I don't mind. I'm so happy to have this. So this is the credits. I don't need to read them. I've read them on all the others. As you can see, Bora's name is in orange. It's the only colour on that credits listing. That's it. And inside, in tucked in here, is the booklet, and it's completely blank on the front. And then on the back, you have the band members and their respective colours. Just like the Needle Juice booklet, it is just plain lyrics with the colour of the person who, or the member who wrote each song. So Never Meant to Know, Yellow, and Joe. That's still and. Let's find Cannibal, Zubin. It's actually easier to read than the Needle Juice one. I really struggled to read the blue titles. And there should be a green. Where are you? There you go. Misery Fell, Andrew. So, yeah. So if you really didn't know who wrote each song, but at this point I definitely do, I did learn that. It didn't take that long to learn, but I had to learn just for my own curiosity. If you didn't know, they're color coded, which is great. So, the difference, the one difference with this CD that you can tell is not Needle Juice. There's no text on it whatsoever, whereas the Needle Juice one, as I showed in the first unboxing video, has, and in this one, because I've shown the Error one, has the copyrights at the bottom, and that's how I know which way it goes in. So this one I have no clue how it goes. It's like, just go in. There's the catalogue. I think, is it the catalogue? Yeah, it must be QK exclamation 028. So that's the catalogue number, and that's on the back rather than being on the actual disc. It's on the centre bit. So that's exciting item number one. Exciting item number two is just really exciting. Again, got a fantastic price for this. I'm not telling you how much I spent on anything because that's my business, but it is. Oh, it's Marvin's on vinyl again. Oh, why is that exciting? It's not gatefold. That means it's an original 2008 Quack Media and Atlantic Marvin's Marvelous Mechanical Museum vinyl. Yes, I actually got one. Really happy. It was not sealed. It has been opened. I think she said it hasn't actually been played, but I can't remember. And then just inside, so exactly the same as the Needle Juice one, you've got the lyrics. Hidden in the Sand is easier to read, but there's no lyrics for it, which is not very helpful if you wanted to know the lyrics back in 2008. But just exactly the same. It's the guys. There's no poster of them marching through the graveyard. I don't know if they're supposed to be, but I haven't got it. Probably not. I don't know. And finally, the vinyl itself. That must be side B because that's Mr. Moon and Mr. Sun. There's nothing exciting about this, I'm afraid to say. when you're used to coloured and patterned vinyl, the plain black is not exciting. side A. You see Mr. Sun in all his glory. Side B, there's Mr. Moon. Tally Hall, Marvin's Marvellous Mechanical Museum. Side B. Copyright 2008, Tally Hall under exclusive. Licensed to Atlantic Recording Corporation for the United States and WEA International Inc. for the world outside of the United States. A Warner Music Group company, all rights reserved, made in USA, FBI anti-piracy warning, unauthorized copying is punishable under federal law, and I cannot read those tiny little numbers of what that law is. Yeah, exactly the same on side A. I read side B for some reason, and then I can just see the catalogue number etched in there. I don't think might. Where is it? At the bottom, isn't it? I don't think my camera's going to pick that up, so sorry. And on the back, anything but a catalogue? No, not like they do these days. So again, no, I don't think so. There you go. That's it. So that's it for Tally Hall in this box. My other video will be Lemon Demon from the same box. It's more mini discs, a cassette, and an LP. So look forward to that one. I'm really shocked how quickly this got to me. I received it yesterday as of the time of recording this, and it had been in Houston just 2 days before. In fact, it was in Miami. It went from Miami to Houston on the same day, and then 2 days later it's with me at my house. So that's modern day shipping for you. It's very fast, but do worry about the carbon footprint. I am leaving. Not good. So thank you for watching, and I hope that was of interest, especially with the mini discs. I haven't seen anyone else do an unboxing of mini discs, so maybe this is going to be the first. Other people might follow suit, I don't know. I've seen people doing the unboxing of Marvin's and Good and Evil, and I think I saw someone do a Good and Evil on, yeah, I have. Good and Evil on vinyl and CD, but not cassette and not mini disc. So that's it. And I will say bye.